morning. Colin McCarthy here with Jimmy Choquette, the Walter Morris Company. Thank you for having us. The greatest time of the year. We're going to go through, Jimmy and I are going to do a little back and forth on what my picks are going to be, what Jimmy's picks are going to be, and then we'll see after the weekend what type of dumpster fire we're looking at. We'll come back to you on Tuesday to see how we did. So real quick, we're going to start off with the West bracket. Gonzaga's the number 1 seed. I'm going Gonzaga right here on this game with the play-in.
100% agree.
I'm going the next one. I'm going Oklahoma.
And I think Oklahoma's, I'm with Oklahoma on that one also. Great coaching there. Good squad.
I'm going to go with Creighton at the number 5 over the number 12. Typically, that game could be one of the upsets, but I don't think it's going to be that one.
Yeah, if you see an upset in the first round, typically it's a 12 versus 5, but Creighton had a really good Big East tournament, and I picked them also.
I'm going to go UVA over Ohio. I know COVID is affecting everybody, but even with those guys, I think they're quarantining right now, but I'm still a handicapped Virginia team is still better than an Ohio 13.
Yeah, and I think that Ohio, the strength of schedule is not as great as Virginia. They play some big hitters in the ACC, so I got Virginia winning that as well.
This is no fun at all. We're on the same page on every single one of these. So I'm going USC on the next one here. Good young talent, good freshman on that team.
Yeah, and I think USC, they had a good year all over, and I picked them to win that game. The playing teams both a little bit struggled here and there. I think that's why they're in that position, but definitely USC to come out of that one.
All right, I'm going with the number 3 Kansas over East Washington as well.
Yeah, for sure, Kansas. I have them. Bill Self, he knows how to get it done in the playoffs and the postseason for years.
I think on the next one, I'm going Oregon over VCU.
I had Oregon as well. In the final one down there, I had Iowa, one of the best years they've ever had in their college basketball history. They have one of the best players in the nation, historic type of guy, and I had them coming out of that final game there.
Yeah, same. I got Iowa winning that one as well. Not going to be one of the upsets, the 2-15, the potential upsets. All right, so we're going right up to the top South Conference here. Baylor is our number 1. I think the number 2 overall in the entire bracket conference. Tough end of season loss, but I'm going Baylor. Going to be a strong one in this one over the number 16. Should be surprised win.
For sure, Baylor. I think they went the longest this year, undefeated. They really only had one bag hiccup at the end of the year. Hartford, about 2 decades long, they waited to get in the big dance. I think the position they got's a little tough. I'm a Connecticut guy, but I'm going with Baylor.
Yeah. Number 8, I'm going with Wisconsin on this one. 8-9 game. I'm going Wisconsin.
I'm kind of with you on that one. I love Wisconsin, the way they play team basketball. North Carolina had struggles the entire year. I actually thought they were lucky to get in the tournament. They've had a few bumps and bruises the whole season, it seems. So I got Wisconsin winning that.
This next one's a tough one. I think there's an argument to be made with Villanova and Gillespie losing the end of the season here, but I'm going Villanova in the first one over Winthrop.
Yeah, I feel like Villanova has a good pedigree. They've won national championships. They got great coaching. It is a tempting one to pick an upset, but I also picked Villanova.
So next one, I think that number 4 Purdue, I think they're going to be a tough one in this one. I think they finished up the season nice. I'm going Purdue on this one.
Yeah, I got Purdue too. North Texas, I watched a little bit of their tournament, their season tournament ending for their conference, and they looked good. I don't know if they can upset Purdue, so I picked Purdue as well.
Yep, I'm going the number 6 over the 11 with the Texas Tech. Another non-upset game. I don't think I have any upsets right now.
Well, I think the 9 is the only team that both of us picked as an upset, and I don't even know if that's a true upset.
Yeah.
But yeah, finishing that out, I have Texas Tech playing Arkansas in the second round. Both teams look good. I loved watching Colgate play. I think just coming out of the Patriot League, that's strong basketball there. But for sure, Arkansas had an amazing year. They got some really good backcourt guards, and they're going to be a tough team to beat.
This is where we differ. I'm going the first upset, Colgate from the Patriot League, surprising some people. Let's see how it goes.
It's not a bad pick. One of the best things Colgate does, they average.
You can't change your mind.
I'm not changing it.
You're changing your mind. You're committed with Arkansas.
One of the reasons people are picking that, Colgate has one of the highest made 3-pointers per game in the country. So Colgate for sure has a chance to beat anyone at any time if they start hitting their threes. Moving down here, who'd you get, Florida or Virginia Tech?
Yeah, I think I went Virginia Tech on this one.
All right. I stuck with Florida a little bit. I was kind of back and forth on that one. I'm not sold on my pick. However, I'm going to stick with it for now and see if Florida can pull it out.
Yep. And then I'm going, again, I like the Ohio State going deep into this tournament this year too.
For sure. I got Ohio State winning a couple rounds for sure. They're a tournament team every single year. Great squad, great coaching, and I think they're going to get it done.
All right, we're going on to our third section here. We're going to the East bracket. Number one, Michigan in this one. I'm going Michigan over the play-in game there. That's an easy one.
For sure, Michigan, one of the best teams all year, almost finished as the number one overall seed. Juwan Howard's first year coaching at Michigan, where he went to the national championship with the Fab Five. So he's got them playing really great basketball right now, and I got Michigan. I got Michigan going against St. Bonaventure. Did you pick?
I got St. Bonaventure as well.
Yep.
Again, the Northeast, the Atlantic 10 conference champion.
Yeah,
like what they can do.
And I love St. Bonaventure. Their coach Schmidt, he's a local guy. He's got relatives at Bishop Fee and right down the street from where we work.
Yep.
And they're definitely going to be poised to win over LSU.
I got to go Georgetown in this next one. I got to see Patrick Ewing. I think he's going to do some work.
I'm with Cullen 100%. And when I looked at all the 5-12 games, and I know that's a typical upset, I love the way Patrick Ewing's coaching Georgetown. I think he's got something to prove, and I think Colorado is the perfect team that they can upset.
All right, I'm going Florida State on the next one here.
Yeah, I saw
ACC.
I saw UNC Greensboro play. Not a very strong, deep team. Their top two players are good, but Florida State for sure overall is a lot better.
This is the interesting one with the play-in game. This can mess with some stuff with the UCLA 11 play-in right there, MSU. But I'm going BYU on this one, even with the play-in.
So.
Could really throw a lot of brackets off depending on what you choose on this thing for the Thursday night game.
100%. I picked Michigan State to beat UCLA, and I picked Michigan State to beat BYU. Tom Izzo, historically, if you played for his program for 4 years, you went to a Final Four. I mean, that was true for the last 2 decades. So when it comes to tournament time, no matter what the record is, he has a way to advance his teams, and I like them coming out of this matchup between them and BYU.
All right, I'm going Texas in the next round.
100% Texas, not even a question.
Staying local again with the next UConn, Maryland. I'm going UConn.
Yes, I'm from Connecticut, played basketball in Connecticut, worked at their camps, and 100%, no matter where they are, what seed they are. And if you could all remember,
blind faith.
The last time UConn was a number 7 seed was Shabazz Napier. They won the national championship. It might not happen this year.
So we got Alabama to close it out over the Iona, although I do like those Iona teams. Is that Timmy Cluse still coaching that team right now?
Yeah, and the trick there, I think if Iona played a number of these other teams, I might have picked them for an upset, but Alabama's too strong this year, and I got them winning.
All right, we'll bring it up to the top here. I do like Illinois. I think they're going to be a fun one, the way they wrapped up this season.
They're a fast team in the Midwest. I looked down all the teams that they could potentially end up playing along the way. I thought maybe West Virginia could give them some trouble, but Illinois out of the first game for sure.
I got Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech in the next one over Loyola Chicago.
Loyola Chicago is the famous team that made a great run last year. I picked them to win it. They're bringing their sister that came to the games last year. I think she's 101 now. She's going to be attending the games again this year. And that's their good luck charm, and that's what I'm going with.
So this is 2 years ago because they had the tournament last year. So she's 105 now.
But she will be there, and that's what I'm going with.
Yeah, I'm going with the Oregon State on this one.
Yeah, this was another tough 12-5 matchup. I picked Tennessee to win it, but I could easily see Oregon State. They have a few.
Actually, you know what? No, I did. I took Tennessee on that one too. I got them going 2 rounds in. Yeah.
And then I got right after that Oklahoma State coming off Liberty for sure.
Yep. I got Oklahoma, San Diego State taking on Syracuse. I think he's in a bit of a mess of a situation in Syracuse right now.
Yeah, for sure. Syracuse's big thing when they get to a tournament is they play a unique zone that no one else in the country plays, and for years that's troubled people, but I got San Diego State winning that one.
Yeah, San Diego State's off to a good start. I got West Virginia. Can't throw any shade at Huggins there.
Huggins gets it done in the tournament. He's one of the best coaches. He's a tough, pressing type of coach. Puts a lot of pressure on other teams. So I picked West Virginia to go pretty deep this year. Definitely winning the first round game.
I'm gonna have Clemson on this one. Same thing too over the Rutgers. That 7-10 is always a dicey one though.
Yeah, and Clemson plays a really tough schedule. A lot of tough teams: Florida State, UCLA, UNC, Duke. So they had a tough season, but definitely for sure I'm gonna go with Clemson out of this one.
I'm gonna wrap it up with Houston. taking on that 215.
Yeah, I was a little surprised they got up to a 2 seed, but I think that they're a great team. They had a good season again, and I got them winning that first round game as well.
Check back in with us mid next week, and you see tears or joy, and see how
There'll
see
be
how-
some
see how well
pain
we
and there'll
did.
be some gloating, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll see how it is next round.
We did them all the same, pretty much.
Yeah.
Thanks.